What is up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I've got this package from Crema Caffe. They're a company based in Italy that do loads of cool SP related accessories and goodies. So they were kind enough to send me over a little care package, a little Christmas package, and I'm going to open up all this stuff and show you guys exactly what they're about. There's some really cool products here, so I'll put the timestamps in so you can skip to whatever ones you want to look at. And I just want to say a huge thanks to Crema Caffe for hooking me up with this stuff. All of it I'm going to be using because they're actually decent products. So yeah, this obviously is a bit of publicity for them, that's why they've sent me this stuff, but genuinely speaking guys, this stuff is top quality and I'm definitely going to be using it all. So, small confession, I did this video already. I opened everything up live on camera, it was all wrapped up really nicely. And my microphone died halfway through. Now, it was the one time I needed everything to just work first time, and it didn't. So here we are doing the video again. So this was the original package. There isn't actually anything in here anymore, so I'll just get rid of that. And what I will say before I start is that everything was wrapped so nicely as well. It was all kind of in packaging that can easily be recycled. It was all kind of like tissue or tissue paper. So yeah, really easy to recycle, and it was really nicely presented. But unfortunately, I can't show you that again now because it's all been opened. So here's the first little thing that I got. This is a little box, and you won't be able to see on this camera, but also they've got their kind of branding stamped into this. It's really nice, and yeah, obviously again it's paper, so fully recyclable. And these are a series of wooden keychains. Now I'll zoom the camera in so you can have a proper look at these, but we've got some really nice things here. So let me just get these in the correct order, and you can see here we've got the 202, the 303, 404SX by the looks of it, or it could pass as the OG I guess, and the Mark II, and then we've got a little 8-bit Mario character as well. These are all made out of wood, and I assume, not entirely sure, but I think these will probably be laser burnt onto them, these designs. They're also slightly hollowed out in certain places as well, which is super nice. And the detail on these guys is absolutely incredible. Now, taking the 202 for example, they've even got the 3 lines for the microphone on the side of the 202. So that's the level of detail they've gone to on these. They're really accurate to the actual devices, and they're going to be a great addition on my keychain. I think I'll start with the 202 and actually work my way along them chronologically, so yeah, that's definitely going to be going on my keys over Christmas. This little Mario character as well, really nice. Again, it looks like it's laser etched or laser burnt on, and the woods are really high quality, and funnily they have actually got a really nice smell to them as well. So this can probably be something that I can have on my desk in videos in future as well. So I'm hyped to get hold of that as well. Maybe I can just put it up here for now. So yeah, that's the first little box that I got. Those 4 little keychains and the Mario keychain. I'm really looking forward to using those. Okay, so next up, I'll just quickly show you all this stuff. Inside the package, there was loads of merch and promotional stuff from Crema Caffe. In particular, I really like these 2 postcards, the Mark II, and then a series of Roland products as well. I really want to get those framed and have them up somewhere inside the studio here, so I'm going to be looking for frames for those. There's another one here of one of their skins and the character that they've actually got like a knitted SP404, which is super cool as well. There's a promotional booklet with all the stuff that they've got inside, and it's all handcrafted in Italy. And I definitely read somewhere in their promotional material that a lot of their stuff is repurposed as well, so that's also another really cool feature of their products. There's a couple of bookmarks here, I'd definitely be using one of these. There's some more information about the company on the back as well. Really nice colourful designs on those. There's some instructions for something that I'll show you guys later, and yeah, just another little postcard there as well, which is a really nice design. I really like the artwork of these. There's a 202 there. We've got the Jupiter 8, I think that is the Roland synth, and yeah, loads of Roland products on there. So that's a load of promotional material that came with it. And there were plenty of these stickers inside as well. Crema Caffe, and cremacaffe.shop is their website, but I'll put all the links to their stuff below so you guys can go and have a look. Okay, this next thing we've got is absolutely awesome. So this is it here. Now, I think my camera struggles to focus on this. I think it might be something to do with the colour of it. This is a dust cover for the SP404SX. I've got one for the Mark II as well. And believe it or not, these are made from old X-ray sheets, and they've actually got X-rays on them. So the one that I've got for the 404 Mark II, that's actually got some kind of ribs visible on it, which is really cool. It's kind of creepy, but in a cool way. So this comes as a flat sheet, and as you can see, it's got like perforations around it. And all you have to do is fold along those perforations, put these little tabs in on the side, and it makes a dust cover. Now the material for this is absolutely perfect. It really does do a good job of deflecting the dust. It's really easy to put together, and yeah, with those X-rays on them as well, they're super quirky. So I think this is just a genius idea. And yeah, having those X-rays on them as well makes them just that little bit extra cool and give them like a really quirky and weird feel to them. This one's got the extra hole in it for the Mark II, so the value dial can go through it, but I don't think you'll be able to see too clearly, but there is definitely, maybe if I hold the light under this, you might be able to see. There you go, yeah, you can see there's some kind of like rib cage X-ray on this one or something. So a really amazing idea, and yeah, I've already started using these and I can already see the amount of dust on them. It's definitely helping. So huge shout out to Crema Caffe on those ones. They are a super creative idea, and yeah, they come as a flat, like I say, they come as a flat piece and are super simple to assemble as well. Okay, so moving on, I got these 2 booklets and wasn't completely sure what they were at first, but then I quickly worked it out that these are a load of skins that these guys make. So let me just get these ones out first. These are for the 404 SX or the A. Now, what I will say is the printing quality of these is absolutely spot on. They're really, really nice. They've got kind of a satin or matte finish to them, so they look like they should be able to be wiped quite easily. They're not paper, they've got kind of like a vinyl-y feel to them. I think it is just very high quality card, but then it's got some sort of finish to it which makes it a little bit more resistant to, say, water or whatever, grease, sweat, all those horrible things that you get. And yeah, if you turn this over, you can see it's kind of got like this vinyl-y texture to it. It's definitely not paper. And the designs are awesome as well, so I'll just go through the designs that I've got for the 404 first, the SX and the A, sorry. This kind of like Asian themed one, which is a really, really nice design. I really like that one. I'm not sure if that's from an anime or just its own piece of art, but I really like it. Then we've got the old original Donkey Kong cover. It's another classic. It's a classic game, that one. This one I'm not sure about. It just looks like it could be a piece of art. Again, if you know, put in the comments below. But I really like that one as well. It's kind of got a very sort of foresty vibe to it. Another quite funky one there with the orange, yellow and blue. That's an interesting one. We've got this Nintendo one, which I really think captures the essence of Nintendo really well. And I've been playing a lot of Switch recently as well. So as soon as I saw this, I was really impressed with that one. And then we've got this one, which is my personal favourite. I actually requested this one. This is a still from Ghost in the Shell. So it's kind of like an urban sci-fi environment. Really, really like those ones. So that's all the ones that I got for the 404 SX and A. And there's a few duplicates in here for the Mark II as well. There's the one we've already seen. Again, the Nintendo one. We've got the Pac-Man one again. We've got this Smurfs one, which is pretty cool. Something a bit different. Not seen anything with Smurf branding on it before like that. This really famous piece of art, I can't remember the name of it, I'll probably drop the name on. I'm sure Mujo's got a cover with this on, and I really, really like that one, so I'll definitely be using that one in the future. We've got this kind of Simpsons-y themed one. I don't know if it is actually supposed to be or not, but it looks very Simpsons-y to me. It's got the donuts and the yellow. Last but not least, we've got this Matrix one, and that really does give me a lot of nostalgia seeing that. I recently rewatched the original film. I've not watched it for years, so seeing this design to me is just really reminds me of the first Matrix and brings back a lot of good memories. So they're all the ones that I've got for the Mark II. I'm hyped to get those fitted. And actually, I have got the Mark II here with the Ghost in the Shell skin on it. And look at the design on that. I really, really like that. It adds such a better feel to the SP. It just makes it feel so much more fun to use. And the way that these work as well, I should point out, is they're not adhesive, which I think is a huge plus. So these are actually just that vinyl like I was explaining. All you have to do is undo the screws with an Allen key, and you pop it on the top, and then you just put the screws back in. And because the holes are smaller than the heads of the screws, that holds it in place. So it's not glued down at all, so you can change them as much as you want. I really do prefer that to the sticky ones, because obviously there's always the chance that some residue can be left, even though it says that they don't. And it's just a lot easier this way, and that's not going to fall off. Maybe some stuff may be able to get underneath, so you may have to clean it every so often, but I think this is a much better design. It's really clean, and yeah, it makes my Mark II look even better than it already did. So that's all the skins. So moving on to the next thing, this is really cool as well. This is a wooden stand for SPs, laptops, tablets, probably the MPC Mark II as well. It comes with this kind of material drawstring, so let me just get this unwrapped. And as you can see, this piece of wood slides up. There's 2 knots in the end, so you don't lose it. It's a loop which you can reuse, obviously. And then there's these 3 pieces. Now, this doesn't go together the way I originally thought it would have done. I thought it was going to be like this, but it's actually a kind of cross. So let me work out how this goes together again. You cross these over like this, and here you can see how it's already taken shape. And then this back piece goes under here and under here. And it does take a bit of persuasion, but once you get it together, it does kind of all click together. So you may need to bend the wood. It does actually say in the instructions that you may need to bend the wood a little bit to get it all to fit together. But once you get it all in place, it is really, really solid. And as an example, I'll just get the Mark II again and show you guys how it sits on here. It sits perfectly. It's at a really nice angle. It's very similar to that plastic one that I have, but it's just much higher quality and a lot nicer on the desk. That plastic one is probably going to be redundant now. And yeah, it puts the device at a very nice angle to use. So the great thing about this as well, obviously, is it breaks down and is really portable. That was the one thing I liked about that plastic one that I bought, but this does the same thing. And obviously, yeah, like I mentioned, you get this ribbon. So let me just get this again. And I can show you guys that you just put it around. Pull this down. And you can pull that nice and tight, and then I just wrapped it around and tucked it in. Not easy to do with the mic in the way, but there we go, that's all tied up and ready to go in my bag, ready for the next adventure. Okay, I've saved the best till last because I really, really like this one. This is a, well, I can only describe it as a duvet cover for your 404, SX, A, 303, whatever device you want to put in here, it will most likely fit if it's in the SP range, obviously apart from the bigger ones. So this is kind of like a travel case. It's really, really nice and thick. The material inside is nice and soft. It's got good padding in it, so it will definitely help stop any scratching that you get on your device. Obviously, if you hit this very hard and you've got your device in there is a chance that you'll still do damage. But it's a really nice fit as well. And just quickly as well, I will mention that it's got a sleeve inside. So there's an extra compartment where you can stuff all your cables and batteries and whatever you need to put in. I hope you can see the divide there. So you can stick stuff behind so it's not in with your SP scratching at all. And then, yeah, this fits in really nicely, so I'll just demonstrate that as well. Slides in, and then you just zip that up. And your SP can go for a nice sleep while you transport it to wherever you're going. So I'm actually away for Christmas, so I'm definitely going to be using this to take this down to Brighton with me. So I'm really looking forward to that. This is something I'll definitely be using every time I transport my SP from now on. I don't actually have a case for any of my SPs, so this is really, really good. This comes in cream and it comes in a bright orange kind of colour as well. And again, it's got all these Roland products on it. It looks super, super nice. I really like the artwork. And yeah, definitely going to be using this one in the very near future. Okay guys, so I think that is the whole haul. Thank you very much to Crema Caffe for sending this stuff over again. Like I've already mentioned, all the links to their stuff will be in the description below. So if you guys want to go and check these out, please do, because they're a great company. They're making some great products, and obviously we love stuff for the SP404s and the SXs and the Mark IIs. These guys are ticking the boxes and making some really good gear. So yeah, the X-ray dust cover, really, really quirky and cool. We've got all the skins, which are amazing and really good quality and non-adhesive, which is nice. We've got the wooden stand, which is really, really cool. I can't wait to start using that. We've got the duvet cover, which was super nice. We've got all the wooden keychains and the Mario, and the postcards as well are really cool. I can't wait to get those up around the studio in frames. So if you got this far, thank you very much for watching. If you do want to subscribe, that would be much appreciated, and a thumbs up is always welcomed. And until next time guys, keep making beats on whatever devices it is that you currently own. I'll be back with more content very soon. Peace!